Hi, y'all. Welcome back to the Fireside of Normal, home of Supernaturally Cleaners. I am Stacy, and for this Winchester Wisdom Wednesday, I know it's been a while, but there's been a lot going on. And once I give you the title and we dive into it, you'll understand why. So, for this Winchester Wisdom Wednesday, it is find a singer as a substitute. Bobby Singer, of course, is who we're talking about. So, let's jump in it. This has been something that's been on my mind, honestly, for about probably 3 months. Some of you may not know, but my mom passed away in April of this year after a battle with cancer. And so this has been on my mind kind of since that has happened. It has been challenging, you guys. Like, the struggle has been real. So my mom passed away April 16th. April 17th would have been my brother's birthday. He passed away 11 years ago. So a lot has been going on. And I was thinking about this, Bobby as a surrogate father for the boys. Even when John Winchester was alive, I remember a flashback when Bobby was teaching Dean how to play baseball. And Dean's like, I thought Dad told you to basically teach me how to hunt. He's like, you're going to be learning how to be a snot-nosed kid basically today. And so find a Bobby Singer to be the parent that you need in your life. And make no mistake, Sam and Dean are Bobby's children. I was thinking about a couple of episodes where it is more evident than maybe in other episodes where Bobby is their parent. And even how when they had the baby, and I can't remember what episode, but Dean calls the baby Bobby and Sam calls him John. And so the baby's name is Bobby John, the little baby shapeshifter. That just cracks me up every single time. But in All Hell Breaks Loose Part 1, when Joe is injured, they all book it to the hardware store. Dean calls Bobby distressed. Bobby doesn't tell him to man up or figure it out. He says, I'm here, boy. What's going on? What do you need? And then I think about even the weekend at Bobby's, it was madness going on. Rufus has a dead body. He's escaped jail. Sheriff Mills is she's at the door with another cop dude, and there's been this explosion. It's a lot going on, but he still has time to answer the phone and help. I don't even know what they were killing, but Sam and Dean kill some kind of monster with a blowtorch and some kind of recipe. And then I was thinking about when he died and the Reaper was coming to get him, how he said, my last memory, let's make it a good one. And he chose the memory of Sam and Dean sitting on this couch arguing about which snacks are the best for a movie. And I appreciate Bobby because, one, he didn't have a great role model. His dad was poo. We saw in a flashback Bobby's dad, and he was a pill. So the fact that Bobby, one, took on the role of father for the boys, and two, was darn good at it, is saying something to the type of man he was. Yes, he was gruff and he was kind of surly at times, but when it counted, Bobby was there for the boys, and I appreciate that. Zachary Levi said something in a podcast recently where he just had the worst year last year, and so basically he despaired of life. And he kind of fell into this place where he had intense therapy and treatment and help, but God sent him someone to literally pray him back to life. And it was this older woman that was basically a surrogate mom to him in the way that his mom couldn't be. And I was thinking about that, and right now, that's what I need. It's just a dad, to give you fatherly advice and maybe to come alongside you and help you in an area where typically a father would, buying a house, a car, relationships, whatever. And I was thinking about this. It's not, don't feel bad or be ashamed to have this need. I didn't grow up with a father, and I know that some of my friends had parents that were just not able to be the best parents. Everyone's broken, and so I'm not putting blame or fault. It's just they were not able to be the best parents they could be. I didn't grow up with a father, and then some of my friends had fathers that were just less than, let's say, desirable. In those cases, it's still okay to want to be parented and to need a parent. Right now, I just need a dad and a mom. If there's anybody out there that has awesome parents, let me know. I came up with this idea when I was thinking about this webisode, and it should be a company that we came up with, and it could be called Dads for a Day or Fathers on Friday, where maybe we can like rent a dad or get paired up with someone's parents that are awesome, or maybe retired gentlemen, or maybe parents that have lost their children or never had children, but they're awesome possums and want to parent us. I think that would be a brilliant idea, because I know that empty nesters sometimes miss their children, and children get busy, have life, and they're like, oh, mom and dad. But if you had amazing parents, especially a father, go hug them and thank them, because there's some of us that need desperately what you've had, and you don't probably know how amazing it is. So we need to come up with a Fathers for Fridays or Dad for a Day, and pair people up with maybe fathers that are amazing, that be willing to kind of be those surrogate parents for people that don't have a dad, or whose dad was not the best dad or was an unwilling dad. Yeah, that's what I thought of. So Bobby Singer, you're awesome possum, and we are grateful that you adopted 2 boys that grew up to be heroes. He said that in the episode. That's all. Winchester Wisdom Wednesday. Find a singer as a surrogate. Find a father figure that can come alongside you and help you be the best you can be, and just give you that fatherly advice, be there for you, encourage you, spur you on, or just listen. Maybe you're just having the world coming down around your ears and you just need someone to listen or sit with you. And then I also think about the episode of This Is Us, which I'm crossing all kinds of streams today, but it's okay. This Is Us, where Rebecca had just lost Jack, and the doctor that delivered the triplets was sitting next to her, and she's like, can you just sit with me for a while? He's like, I figure I can do that. And that's what he did. He just sat with her, pulled her on his shoulder, and she just cried, and they just sat there at the end. And it was the most beautiful scene because it was simple. Find a singer as a surrogate. That is my hope for you. If that is what you need this week, dear heart, on this Hump Day Wednesday, find a surrogate that will be a singer. That is all I have, you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to be more active going forward. But until next time, sweet Deans and sweet Sams.